Perfect. So, hello everyone. Very good evening to this wonderful session of career guidance that we have. So, we have with us Soham Bal. Hi, Soham. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me here.
No, first of all, we would like to thank you for accepting the invitation and and making this a possible event, right? So, everyone, Soham Bal is actually working with is a strategy consultant at Bristol Cone India. He is a pass out with the very third batch, if I'm not wrong, so right.
No, the second batch.
The second batch of
Yeah,
IPM IM Indore. So I believe he knows the foundation and the journey very well.
exactly. Yeah.
Right, right. So so to brief everyone about this particular session, uh, I believe everyone at least knows something about the integrated program in management offered by first, of course, offered by IIM Indore, and now it is being offered by IIM Rohtak as well. It's expected that more IIMs would follow. But for now, the story remains IIM Indore being the pioneer in the domain of integrated program and management, and I am Rohtak being the follower just a couple of batches back. So there are many things that will ask Soham about his journey with IIM Indore, his time there, what IIM taught him, what were his major learnings, many such questions to follow in the session. But first and foremost, let's have a brief idea about this particular program. So, of course, initiated in 2010, and the first batch, if I'm not wrong, Shom, in 2011 is when the first batch
Yeah,
came in.
2011, 2016 was the first batch.
Correct. So, though the idea was coined, initiated, and approved in 2010, 2011 is when we saw the first batch coming in, and magnificent batch coming in. So the laying foundation, as we have heard by the directors of the institution, was if you want to learn management, why not learn right from the graduation, isn't it, Sean?
Exactly. Yeah. The idea was to give a very holistic approach towards learning management instead of, the standard route of completing your graduations and then entering the management arena.
And hence, so right now, so earlier there was a different, a degree offered. Earlier there were many things. I believe earlier during the graduation, at the end of 3 years, they were offered a degree from IGNU, weren't they?
Yeah, because earlier the IIMs were not allowed to give degrees at that point of time. It was a diploma. So because you need to complete your graduation, so that's why we used to do a parallel course with IGNOU and then
Okay.
get a degree from there to complete your graduation, and then the PGDM certification was given, which was called IDM for IPM at that point of time. That is Integrated Diploma in Management.
Okay. Okay. But
But
now
now
things have
it's
changed. It's
yeah, it's
BA
a
in
degree.
correct, correct. So it's a BA in Foundations in Management that you get at the end of 3 years, and post the completion of the complete program, you get an MBA degree as well.
Exactly. Yeah. I think a couple of people are saying that my voice is low. Is it all right?
I mean,
Am I
it's all
audible?
right. It's all right. It's all right. It's a bit louder.
Okay, I'll try to be a bit more louder then.
So it's right. It's fine.
Okay, all right, let's continue.
Is my voice low? Probably it's my voice then.
I can hear your voice pretty well, I guess. Anyway, I
Perfect.
think it's a sound issue then from their side.
Right. And it's monsoon as well, so uh, I believe there can be some connectivity issues. So, guys, everyone who is attending this session, if you have any queries, any questions related to the program, the preparation, anything, there's a Q&A section mentioned right there. Right? If you look at the bottom of your screen, there's a Q&A section there. You can post in your questions there. There are people who are raising hands right now. I think let's have an interaction and interview with Soham, and let's explore it first, and post that we'll be able to open it for the various doubts that we have. for now, we'll have this interview round. In the meanwhile, you can put in, don't post your questions in the chat, please. If you have any questions, post it in the Q&A section so that we can take them one by one, right? So that would be a nice thing. And we would like to look at you at your names as well. So please try not posting it as anonymous person. So we would like to know who is asking this question actually, right? During the process, if at all it happens that if I or Soham get disconnected owing to this, so it's monsoon here, so it's been raining heavily. So if at all any of us gets disconnected, have that patience. Everyone, it's an humble appeal. We'll get connected in a couple of minutes again, right? So continuing with this with this discussion that we're having with Soham right now. So yes, we are talking about the integrated program. So it's a 5 years program offered immediately after 10th, immediately after 12th at IIM Indore through an entrance examination and an interview process. The entrance examination being known as IPMAT, IPMAT as they call it, right? The IPM aptitude test, and followed by an interview and a VAT as well. Now, was the process any different, Soham, earlier? Was it GD or something else?
During my time, there was no GD as such. There was a entrance examination followed by interview.
Okay.
Where a panel used to grill you with different questions and how it's how it worked for all IIMs, I guess. So the standard format, only that the written ability portion was not there. The VAT section of it.
All right. So now we have the VAT section.
That was, I think, introduced the year after that, after mine.
Okay. Okay. So this is what the program is about on the onset. A 5 years program practically meant to teach you management throughout the journey. Now, often people have these questions on, why not do engineering or something else, and after that go for an MBA? Why take up an IPM at the beginning? I mean, isn't a 4 years engineering plus a 2 years MBA not a better idea than an integrated program?
See, if you're going for an engineering degree, I would say that you should continue with that discipline. But if you're coming to an MBA, then you enter a different domain altogether. So, I mean, your engineering knowledge, it kind of becomes, it's not used as much when you enter the managerial side of things. Whereas this IPM course, it gives you a very good exposure to different ideas, different sort of mentalities, different concepts from a very beginning. So by the time you reach that stage, you have a certain level of maturity. Like, for example, right now I can handle a lot of different sort of people, different sort of ideas. That sort of exposure which I got from IPM helps me every day. But for that standard engineering route, I don't think that engineering material that you've learned over the years, it's not useful as much. So if you have to get into a management degree, I mean, I would suggest IPM is a better option.
Okay. Okay. So the people commenting that the voice is low. I believe since we have put in headphones, I think we are very clearly audible. We'll try to be loud for them.
Okay. We'll try to hold this.
Yes. Okay. So, so people who couldn't hear us clearly, we were having a discussion about engineering, engineering or any other graduation program to be taken up, and then an MBA. So what Soham believes and rightly puts forward is, if you want to do management, do management. If you want to do engineering, do engineering. Why do engineering and jump back to it? Since if you're determined already that I want to get into management, why take a route that is, convoluted, if I'm not wrong, if I can rightly call it.
Right. And also one more thing is, as a part of our IPM curriculum, you have an exposure to different sort of disciplines. Like we have mathematics, we have stat, we have economics, we have also the humanities discipline. And that sort of exposure is it's a multi-pronged approach instead of a standard, one-pronged approach and then entering the management domain. So the diversity of the kind of knowledge and the kind of exposure that you have is way better over here. Whereas from an engineering perspective, you would be strong in your mathematics, but you would not understand the different sort of approaches people are taking, or maybe the economics behind the kind of decisions that are being taken. That will be covered in a very compressed format in your MBA days, which will be very difficult to follow. Whereas here you have 3 years to prepare yourself for that sort of mentality. So I think that helps way more.
Perfect, perfect. Rightly said. So now we've often heard this, Soham, that these are the three pillars. In fact, if you go on the IIM Indore website and look into the IPM program, they say that mathematics and economics and humanities are the founding pillars of this program during the first 3 years.
Right. Yes.
So are these the three subjects that people learn, or there are subjects related to these three?
There are subjects related to these actually, like there are multiple courses on statistics. If you have completed a IPM stat course, you can actually be at par with a postgraduate statistician to an extent. Like, for example, the kind of things that we were taught, those were again taught in our PGP courses as well.
Okay.
Within the first 3 years. So again, you are repeating the same thing. You have a greater understanding of it, because statistics is a very complex thing to grasp at the very initiation phase. So, if you're continuously doing it, it's a better way to understand. Again, on the social humanities side, you have psychology, then you have sociology and all of these courses which are taught. These help you, the kind of thought processes that they will make you think, because these things cannot be done in a MBA class. You have to sit down and realize that, okay, this is a way in which people will think. This is another way of approaching things, different perspectives. So these sort of things are covered during your first 3 years. So it's not just those three subjects, it's all related to these domains. It's a domain per se, not a subject.
Right. So guys, as put forward by Soham, right? So it often happens that we tend to take up commerce, or no, when we look at MBA one, MBA is not related to commerce only, right? So as you see here, there is economics, there is humanities, there is mathematics, excuse me, there is statistics as well. So of course, there are multitude of verticals involved in this program. Point one. Point two, so if you're afraid of mathematics, more often than not, people tend to take up commerce and BBA and MBA because they believe they can't do maths, and to do away with mathematics and to escape from mathematics, they take up programs like these. So I believe, Soham, I believe it will be right to say that if you're weak at mathematics and you don't like mathematics, IPM is certainly not one thing that you should be very aspirational about.
If you're weak at advanced mathematics, definitely you should not consider this. But if you're weak at a basic level mathematics, then you should not consider this. But advanced mathematics, like for example, you go to higher order differentiation and integration, partial and all of that, then I suggest you can still, think about this.
Okay.
Because you don't need very high level mathematics for your courses over here. But again, your base needs to be very clear. When I say very clear, it needs to be rock solid.
Okay. So one more clarity that we have: advanced mathematics is not the concern. Trigonometry, calculus is not a major concern, but your foundations like arithmetic, algebra, if they're weak, right, you're gonna have a tough time dealing with the subject. So again, there used to be this, this criteria of that you need to have mathematics in 11th and 12th in the earlier batches, if I'm not wrong, so on. But
there's no criteria as such.
Now there's no criteria, or was it never there?
I don't think it was there during my time as well.
Perfect. So to clear the air, everyone, you don't need to have a mathematics course in your 11th and 12th to take up the IP MAT examination, right? You can be from any vertical. You can be from humanities, you can be from commerce, arts, science, PCB, PCM, doesn't matter. You take up anything that you would like to explore during your 11th and 12th and uh, appear for IPMAT at the same time, right? So one more clarity that we can have is that yes, mathematics is something that would be desirable during 11th and 12th. Uh, can I say that,
Yeah,
Swan?
definitely. Yes.
Right. It would certainly help everyone to get that edge. However, it does not restrict you. Not taking up mathematics does not restrict you from taking IPMAT. It is always recommended that you take up mathematics in 11th and 12th because it comes very handy when it comes to preparing for the entrance examination. In fact, I would like to share this experience. So, we have a lot of students taking up the IPMAT program with us. In fact, last year, Yashvi Sangani qualified for IPM Rohtak. Before that, one more student converted IIM Indore as well. So for the IPMAT programs, and we have had this experience that these students, who have taken. In fact, there were 4 students who qualified last year, and out of these 4, 3 had taken mathematics during their 11th and 12th standard. Right. So in my experience, it does certainly help a lot, though it's not a criteria to take up the program, but it certainly comes very handy.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right. So this is what the IPM program is about, teaching you management. I believe it teaches you to run a show, either your own show or someone else's show, but you run a show, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll just put one more point over here. IPM is not just about the courses, it's also about the experience, because you are under the mentorship of excellent professors for 5 years. And these are the best professors that are there in the country. Also, one more thing is the kind of people, the peer group that you'll have. Your mentality as a whole will change. It will not just, you are entering from a pond to an ocean, and you'll see so many diverse kind of people who will be there. Every day you'll be learning new things. Every day there'll be multiple new activities going on in campus. So it's an experience in itself. It's an exposure you will get. Like, for example, I had the honor of meeting Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam personally. So it's these kind of opportunities that you do not get every day, and to hear from these people directly, it's a great experience, and I would recommend that you should, if you're really serious about it, these are the things you should be. If you're in the course, these are the things you should be tapping into the most.
So, coming to your profile, Sohan, continuing the same idea. So this program, as you say, is beyond just subjects. So what exactly is your profile? I believe everyone is curious right from the first minute, as in what does a business consultant do? What do you do at Bristlecone? What strategy is?
Yeah, so I work for Bristlecone India, which is basically a supply chain consulting firm. Now, my work is, my client is Mahindra, Mahindra and Mahindra, and I work with the entire group, and I work with different Mahindra group companies. And my work is, I have a team working under me who are a group of data scientists. We have multiple projects. Mahindra has multiple targets, multiple plans that they want to achieve. Now, my job is to think about it, check whether they're feasible or not, give our recommendations, how they can go about it. So, like, one day I'll be meeting maybe a auto president, next day I'll be meeting the Mahindra Lifespace group head, so on and so forth. My job is to think with them, understand their requirements, take a data-driven approach to it, not just a pure gut feeling based approach, and decide whether the ideas, plans, is feasible or not, how they should go about it. So I consult with them, I plan their strategy, and then I give my recommendations. Then it's up to them whether they want to implement it or not.
Okay.
So that's my usual work.
And how did this IPM program come handy to you in doing what you are doing today?
So in multiple ways, like for example, I'll start with the thing that I'm personally a data scientist as well. So how IPM helped me is because of my statistics exposure, I could learn the concepts of data science very easily. So it's in this scenario, a very important thing is to be able to skill up quickly. So IPM creates that base for you, and at a later point of time, I just could learn all these concepts on my own at a very faster pace because I had the base.
Okay.
After that, when I meet these multiple stakeholders, they have diverse views. There are multiple ways of talking. They are from different parts of the country, so the way they approach things is very different. But because of the kind of people I've met, because of the kind of courses that I've been taught, kind of perspectives that I've witnessed over the years, it helps me to understand and to engage with them, because consulting is about relationships. You cannot be a purely a robotic for Q&A. It has to be a very personalized experience. You have to understand what they are expecting, what they're not saying, but they're implying. So reading between the lines. So these sort of things these are things which the learnings that I've had from IPM, these things come into play here.
So, I mean, continuing the same series of what you answered, there is one more question that I have. So, since you explained that you're more into the strategy department and you're dealing with Mahindra, and since we all understand that it majorly being an engineering company, and so they're into everything. They're into mechanical, they're into IT, they're into civil, they're into infrastructure, they're into electronics, everywhere. They're everywhere, right? So do you provide consulting on the middle level management level or the executive level, or is there a particular wing that you take care of and guide them on?
Most of my stakeholders are the executive level, not the middle level, the senior level.
Oh, okay.
So it's a pure long-term strategy discussions. So yeah, one that comes into play over here is, since we have exposure to multiple domains, multiple subjects were taught to us. So like for example, there's a challenge in some Tech Mahindra domain. They have some IT issues maybe. So to understand that, you need to have an IT background. But we have a basic understanding of these things, and then we can build on it using the expertise, subject matter experts that we have in our team. So that base is there, so I can understand these issues. If I didn't have it, it would be a more, I would be just glossing over it. But here I can at least understand the problems.
Fair. So, I mean, during these COVID times, so is there any change? I mean, is there anything different that you people have been doing? Just out of curiosity, right?
I mean, it's a lot of work from home, obviously. It's a lot of meetings throughout the day on Teams. I sit on Teams all the day. Teams is basically like Zoom, another app that is used at an enterprise level. Differently, what we are doing is right now the plans have changed, but this is a very unprecedented situation. So we're just waiting and watching how these things pan out.
The reason I ask this question is because I want to know. I mean, in fact, we all the few hundred participants that we have, we all would want to know. So, what is the kind of future that we are looking at for an IPM student during this? I believe this COVID-19 is going to change a lot of things: how business run, how they operate, how they think, their approach. So
exactly, I mean, what this pandemic has caused for a lot of companies is they have, they have used up a lot of their reserves, so they cannot afford to be, have multiple people. They cannot afford to have a very diverse set of people. So what it's required is one person should be able to do multiple things. So the sort of your array of what you can do needs to be greater than before. So an IPM student, as opposed to maybe someone who's done a specific domain, is better poised to be able to adapt and learn multiple things quickly, and be able to do these things in a better way. Not in a better way maybe, but at least they'll be able to learn these things quicker. So those sort of things, and for any student who's out there, I've seen this approach from many of our senior managers as well, that they are looking for people who are better at skilling themselves up, who are better at doing multiple things together. Because right now you cannot afford to have three people doing three different things. One person needs to be able to do the work for three different people.
Correct.
Because that sort of bandwidth is not available anymore. So in the near future, that is what we need to look at.
Okay, so to sum this part up, at least to sum, I believe there can be one question that I can ask you. So what are the 5 most essential qualities that you think an IPM student, a student aspiring to get into IPM, should have?
Okay, I think one thing that is very essential is your continuous thirst to learn, because you will need so many different things. You have to go to them and ask your peers or ask your seniors. There's a lot of our juniors who reach out to professors and do research work with them at a personal level. But it's a very good experience to learn these things. The second thing is there's a lot of competition, obviously, but you should know that you are there for a reason and just stick with it. The perseverance is very important, in my opinion.
Okay.
The third thing is your basics need to be very clear. Till class 10, till class 12, whatever you have learned, be very clear with it.
Okay.
Even in your interview, it will not be a very technical or a very in-depth interview. They will take a concept and they will twist it in such a way that it will seem very convoluted to you. But the idea or the answer is very simple. So you need to think simply.
Okay.
Like for example, they will ask you twisted questions. The answer is one word, and that is what they're looking for. So you need not think that everything is very complex. It is simple. They are going to ask it to you in such a way that it will seem difficult, but it is an easy answer, because at the end of the day, you are not expected to know management concepts when you're entering it. You're there to learn.
Right. Right.
So these are the things. I think I've covered 4. I don't have a 5th point at the top of my mind right now.
So great. So and also we've often heard about various programs that happen at IIM Indore. We have heard something about the Rural Immersion Program and the social internships they have,
Yes.
and the student exchange program as well, being offered at the 5th and 6th semester now. So can you throw some light on each of them?
So at the end of 3rd year, there's a social internship program. So what you do is you're embedded with some social organization and you work with them. So maybe you'll be part of something like a CRY or maybe a Goonj. You'll be helping out people. You'll be working on the ground. Next, there's also another option of, instead of a social internship, you can go for an exchange program after the 3rd year itself. Then after the 4th year, there's an exchange program. In between the 4th year, there's also this rural immersion program, which the idea behind is to go to the rural areas of the country and understand how their economy works, how the people over there survive every day, what is the different scenarios that they suffer, or what are the different challenges that they're going through. So that sort of exposure you will have there. There's also a thing called Himalayan Outbound Program, which is people who do not go for exchange go for the Himalayan Outbound Program, which is basically a trekking experience in the Himalayas. So you'll be going there. You will be there'll be a lot of team building exercises. You'll be divided into groups, and you trek the mountains. And also along with that, there's a lot of management concepts which are taught separately in that.
Okay. Okay.
The exchange program, it's done in the 5th and 6th semester of PGP. So that's basically the 5th year for an IPM. So there we have tie-ups with multiple colleges in Europe, US, now even Russia, apparently, recently.
Okay.
So you'll be sent on an exchange program over there. They also send back some students over here. So you will get a great opportunity to interact with those people as well. So these people bring in a new set of ideas in class. So yeah, one more thing is I'm in the believes in a case-based studying pattern, not a standard lecture pattern. So there'll be a case, there'll be a problem given in the class, or there'll be some entire material that will be given to you. You will have to give out your thoughts. Then the lecturer, the professor, he will guide you and teach you the concepts behind it.
Okay.
So that's experiential or direct learning as opposed to the usual just a lecture or a PPT based learning.
Okay. Okay. So all in all, so guys, अगर देखा जाए तो मतलब बहुत कुछ है यार, मतलब देखने के लिए इसके अंदर. So रूरल इमर्जन प्रोग्राम हो रहा है जिसके अंदर तुम एक हफ्ता गांव में जाकर रह रहे हो. सो आई बिलीव इट्स इन मध्य प्रदेश जो आप लोग जाकर रहते हो.
Yes, yes.
Right. So मध्य प्रदेश
Districts, various districts of Madhya Pradesh.
Lovely. So अलग अलग गांव में जाके रहो, एक हफ्ता वहां रहो, ग्राउंड लेवल पे प्रॉब्लम को समझो, उन्हें एड्रेस करना सीखो, प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है, उन्हें एड्रेस कैसे की जाती है. I'm sure, in fact, I was having a word with Harshad as well. So to everyone, Harshad is one more director with us. He's an IIM Indore pass out, and with the PGP batch, he's a pass out with Soham. With your batch?
He's not with me. No, he's not with. I met him during my time, but I think he was a year senior to me.
Okay.
Senior to me.
Okay. So, oh yes, with the first batch of IIM Indore, IPM
Yes.
batch. Right. So we often discuss Arshad. In fact, Arshad also had the opportunity to be a part of of a rural immersion program where he shared the kind of experience where he talked of how they tried to look at open area defecation and various other issues to be addressed. So the way he shares it with the kind, I see that spark in his eyes. In fact, the couple of other IPL students that we have met in the past that, I met through Harshad, and I have had a lot of other students as well who are passed out of the same college. So, I mean, this rural immersion program, the social internships especially, I believe so. There are not many other colleges that offers initiatives like these, right, during the graduation.
I don't think so. I think there are a couple of. I don't think there's any such college which offers a social internship as such. There's I think TIS in Mumbai, Tata Institute of Social Sciences. It provides such an opportunity, but it's a very limited. मतलब इतने सारे ज़्यादा colleges हैं नहीं जो ये करते हैं.
Correct. और इतना सारा तो कर ही नहीं रहे. मतलब आपको फॉरेन एक्सचेंज भी मिल रहा है, आप विदेश का एक्सपीरियंस भी लो. आप नहीं जा रहे हो, आप हिमालयन आउटबाउंड पे जाओ, ट्रैकिंग करने जाओ. इनफैक्ट मैंने सुना है कि मतलब ऑफ कोर्स मैंने कई बार स्टूडेंट से बात भी की है हमारे जो आईएम में हैं. सो आपको या तो स्कल्पचर या तो म्यूजिक या तो डांस या तो you need to take up one of these subjects as a compulsory subject.
These are not compulsory, but these are there as an additional talent building thing. Like there's dance, there's music, there's sculpture. Then we had something called understanding the flying patterns of birds, and these are basically other sort of experiences. So ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें भी होते हैं.
I believe
it will be not a long course. Sorry?
There's a foreign language course.
There are 4 different languages which are taught as well. So you can choose any one of them. सारे सीखने का जरूरत नहीं होता है, obviously.
Right. Yeah. So guys, if you're looking, all of you, if you're listening very clearly, कुछ लोगों को मेरे ख्याल से voice break का issue आ रहा है या जो भी आ रहा है. So I believe we are able to hear Fawzia ji. क्या जो शुरुआत में जिन्हें प्रॉब्लम हो, क्या are we audible to you? Yeah.
There's some background noise which is coming. Okay.
Okay.
नहीं, again. Oh, there's some construction work going on here.
Okay. Okay. So, but we are audible, right? Am I we are audible to each other? Perfect. Thank you. Right. So, so we were talking about, ये program क्या offer कर रहा है in total अगर आप हम सब देखें. So your case-based learning, I still recall during my MBA days, so we had this case study of Marlboro, right? So Marlboro ranked number 3 then, and all of a sudden Marlboro took the product away from the shelf, and when they came back, they became number 1. So we try to understand. So we understand 100-150 साल की companies की history. A human does not survive that long to learn, right? I don't know. It can be. Is the background noise from my side? I don't know. यहाँ पे बाहर में construction चल रहा है probably.
हाँ, तो आपके side से है.
हो सकता है. मैं एक point आपको hand over करके एक बार वो noise check करके आ जाऊँगा. So yes, as I was saying that the case-based approach, हम लोग अलग-अलग companies को देख रहे हैं. Every time we are looking at various companies, we get fresh perspectives. 60 साल पहले company ने कैसे, what made a company and what drowned a company, right? Looking at Goldman Sachs and the crash of Lehman Brothers especially. Then you look back at 2008, right? So ये सारे experiences हमारे सामने platter पे आ जाएंगे. There's one more question I believe that people have shared. I would like to take that question up. What sets this course apart from the plethora of options available to various aspirants? What sets this course apart? Why not do a BBA or why not do something else?
I think I've answered this towards the beginning also. Because the approach to this course is very different from a BBA. A BBA will be again focusing on your management concepts only, whereas ये जो course है, it covers all your different domains. Like for example, you will have mathematics, you will have economics. आपको यहाँ पे there'll be languages taught to you. There'll be additional enhancers that are taught to you. There are humanities ka concepts like psychology, then sociology and all of these perspectives that are taught to you. So as a whole, I think, it's a very holistic approach towards management education as opposed to अगर ये दूसरे opportunity, मतलब दूसरे जो ways होते हैं, a BBA or maybe a standard your graduation in maybe a science or a commerce, it's a very one-pronged approach. So that's why this course is, set apart from the other options out
there. Okay, great. So and coming to, so there is one question by a student in the Q&A section. What is the criteria? Is there any criteria for taking up the examination?
There are a basic set of marks that you need to have in all of these things. So, but I'm not pretty sure about the criteria now because I gave the exam some 8 years back. So I think
the criteria for now is 60% in your 12th. And
exactly. So then it's the same as during my time as well.
Okay. So there's certainly certain relaxations as well for various categories, right?
Yeah,
but the basic framework says that you need to have 60% in your 10th and 12th, right? And one of the question was the fees at this program is very expensive. Is it really so, and is there any escape from it? Can a student with a humble background still go for a program like this?
There is an option of a scholarship, but again, that is offered to only one student or maybe two students. Mm-hmm. And but I don't think that is offered. I think that's offered very rarely. If you're really in a very difficult situation, only then these sort of opportunities are extended to you. Other than that, yes, this is a cost. This is a costly course.
So there's this one thing that I read. there are various waiver slabs. So if your annual income is less than 1.5 lakhs, so if you have a proper return and you can show that your annual salary income, family's annual income is less than 1.5 lakh, there's an absolute 100% waiver on the fees. If it is less than 3 lakhs,
I don't think it's the fees. I think it's the residential and your hostel and all of those fees might be, left out, but your tuition fees have to be covered. So that's there.
Right.
But again, if I'm not pretty sure about these things.
Yes, so I just read it.
Looked into these things.
Correct. No, because we keep getting a lot of students, from humble backgrounds since. Since
right.
Now we have classes all
during my time, the course was not as costly like it's now, because both the PGP cost and the IPM costs have increased a lot. So right now it has jumped significantly higher.
Correct. So, it comes around close to 28 lakh rupees for the whole 5-year program. 4 lakhs for the 3 years each. 4, 12 lakhs these, and a total of 16 lakh 10,000 for the masters, 2 years masters. So we're looking at a total of somewhere close to 28 lakhs. However,
that's just your tuition fees. There are
yes.
Your other expenses as well.
Correct. But then it is said that what is the kind of average package that your batch got? I have the status of the latest batch, but what was the average package that your batch got, if I may ask?
During my time, the average was, I think, something around 14 for IPM.
Okay. And the highest package went up to?
I don't recollect exactly right now. You'll have to go through the placement reports. I guess shared.
Okay. Because I recall the first batch, because that's what was uploaded back then, since we started for the first batch, and we were very curious to know what's the placement and all. So the highest package shot up to 42 lakhs back then for a fresher, and that was a domestic placement and not an inflated figure for an international placement, right?
So the point is, these are new courses. So initially it takes time to set these up with the industry. They want to see how this course is doing, how the people in these courses are doing. So initially, obviously, our averages were not that high, but right now this has been accepted throughout the industry.
Correct.
There are very few companies out there who do not right now recruit from IPM. If they come to campus, they will be recruiting both from PGP and IPM.
So
that differentiation factor will be in terms of if they're looking for some sort of expertise, then those things will come into the play. Otherwise, IPM and PGP differentiation is pretty low.
Lovely. Because last year's update is, if I'm not wrong, the average package range in the category of 17 to 18 lakh. That was the average salary offered.
Definitely.
And the highest package shot up over 50 to 55 lakhs, right? So, I mean, that's magnificent according to me. It's a lot. So, I mean, what more? So you have a good, I don't consider money to be a major factor, because, as we all know, you have the right talent, money flows in automatically. So we have seen chefs like Gordon Ramsay, actors, many actors, sports players. In every stream, you have, so people often believe, कि वो दाल चावल जैसा हो गया इंजीनियरिंग आज. क्या करना है? मतलब फिलहाल तू साइंस ले ले, बाकी बाद में देखेंगे. फिर साइंस खत्म होने तक कुछ जब रिकलेक्ट नहीं होता, मतलब समझ में नहीं आता ना क्या करना है, तो फिलहाल इंजीनियरिंग ले ले, फिर देखते हैं क्या करना है. इंजीनियरिंग में भी वी डोंट टेक अप प्रोग्राम्स, वी डोंट टेक अप स्पेशलाइजेशन. किस कॉलेज में जाना है? सो मैं बॉम्बे में हूँ, मैं माटुंगा रहता हूँ, माटुंगा के आसपास ढूंढूंगा. मैं कल्याण रहता हूँ, मैं कल्याण के आसपास ढूंढूंगा. So I'll sacrifice a TSEC for a CHM because I stay somewhere close to that. So, मैं कॉलेज लेता हूँ और इसके अंदर जो स्पेशलाइजेशन मिलता है वो उठा लेता हूँ. I believe a program like IPM is way better than that, because I believe you get 4 years to explore and determine what your specialization would be for the final year, isn't it?
Exactly. Just a point though, there is no concept of specialization in IIMs. So what you do is you can take your, like for example, I'm a finance plus marketing. I took both of them.
Correct.
So you can decide what sort of electives you want to take. So how it helps is you do your internships, right? You have an exposure to your choice. Like for example, you want to do a marketing internship, you do that, and you see if you like it. If you don't, then you can think of something else as well. So that sort of flexibility is also there for you.
Correct. Unlike many other programs that are out there.
हाँ, मतलब आप कोई इंजीनियरिंग में जाओगे या कोई भी ऐसे कोर्स में जाओगे, वहाँ पे आप once you're in, you're in. You don't have the option of shifting out. Also, one more thing that I should mention here is there's an option of after 3 years you can exit the course, take your graduation degree, and there's a couple of our friends who have now gone abroad and they're studying there as well. There are few people. So what this is very interesting. So like I said, it's a very competitive environment, and a lot of people are doing a lot of different things. People do CFA during your first or second year, parallelly with your education.
Oh.
So then people do a actuaries course. They complete these sort of risk management courses as well. So these sort of additional things, you will know that you can also do these things, and they help make your CV.
Oh. Okay.
So generally, what you will get to hear from this from your maybe a external person, they will tell you that you can think of these options. But here you will see your friends who are already doing it, and you get that idea there itself. तो आपको वो external push का जरूरत नहीं पड़ता यहाँ पे.
Right. Lovely. Right. And how about a typical day for an IPM student? Can you recall, what a typical day for you as a student was?
Actually, हमारे time पे it was a different thing altogether, because during my time the course was still being formulated. So we had something called a सुबह 6 बजे उठ के PT होता था. So physical training was very much stressed upon during my time. Right now that has been phased out into optional thing. तो अभी आपका classes चालू होगा 8:45. You do your classes in the morning. Then there's lunch, post-lunch classes. After that, if you have some group activities like कोई assignment करना हो तो group बैठ गया assignment करने, या otherwise you there are clubs का activities होता रहता है, debating club, drama club, then photography club, ऐसे बहुत सारे activities groups होते हैं जो ऐसे meetups करते रहते हैं. Then there are competitions happening all the time. कोई ना कोई कुछ ना कुछ competition करता रहता है. There are case study competitions which happen. Like companies will come up with some case that they will give you as a challenge. You complete it. You give a solution to them. If you're selected, then you're taken to a final round. फिर उससे आपको PPO, which is called a pre-placement offer. You don't have to wait for your placements to get a job. You can get a job like that as well. तो ये सारे opportunities रहता है. तो आपको शाम को ये सब में busy रहते हैं वहाँ. Then there are ऐसे मिलना जुलना, meeting people, networking. Yeah, one thing very important in an IIM is networking. You have to build your network. You have to be someone who goes up to people, talks to them.
That was the fifth quality.
Yeah, this is a fifth quality. Yes.
Right.
Because you cannot be in your shell. You have to get out of your shell. You have to talk to people. You have to know people. Because at the end of the day, this is what will help you.
Of course.
Like you know a friend who's sitting in maybe another company. You want to know what they're doing. Some information you want. You can reach out to your friends. If you have a network, you can do that.
Correct.
And that will help you in the long run. So 5 years you're getting that opportunity. In my second year, I used to meet all the fifth years, fourth year PGPs that time. So I know them. Harshad Bhaiya he was a senior for me. So I met him. He knew me like that. So as a junior. So these sort of connections help you a lot in the long run.
Correct. Absolutely. Well put forward. So guys, एक और चीज हमें अच्छा नेटवर्क चाहिए, हमें मतलब willingness to explore the world, नेटवर्क बनाना पड़ेगा, थोड़ा एक्सट्रोवर्ट बनना पड़ेगा. भाई हम इंट्रोवर्ट है तो ये क्वालिटी एब्जॉर्ब करने के लिए तैयार रहना पड़ेगा, और अगर एक्सट्रोवर्ट है तो फिर बात ही क्या है. It's a lovely thing that you will have.
To be honest, even I was an introvert.
Okay.
When I entered, I remember 5 years later, when I finished my fifth year, I was the batch rep. So I was academic committee head and all of these things. So it's a good transition. It's a good experience. It's been a great journey for me. So yeah.
Great. So this is what the IIM Indore experience will be for you people. So this is the foundation for it. Let's talk of something about the preparation as well, the preparation for the entrance examinations. Guys, do not take your 9, 10 students who are from the 9th or 10th standard, do not take your 9th and 10th preparations lightly, as pointed out by Soham here, that it will matter a lot how you're dealing with your elementary mathematics, if I can call that.
Definitely.
Right. So the basics have to be strong. So, we're looking at a paper divided into 3 sections. Earlier, it was a different paper pattern. Now the paper pattern has changed, right? I'm sure during Soham's time, the sectional the sectional time limit was it there during your time? No. So, right. So now you have
time limit.
Correct. So now you have sectional time limit as well, Soham. So things have changed a lot. So now they have 3 sections, although the 3 sections belong to 2 heads. One is quantitative ability, the second is verbal ability. There's no logical reasoning section per se for IIM Indore Math.
Okay.
Right. So they have 40 minutes for so 2 sections on quantitative ability and 1 section for verbal ability. 1 section of quants plus the verbal ability section are multiple choice questions, right? So these 2 are multiple choice questions. However, there is a second section that is a 20 question section in quantitative ability, which is short answer type question. You actually need to type in the answer there, right? So divided into 3 parts, 40 minutes each, right? A total of 100 questions. So this is what the structure is right now. And of course, the emphasis remains on, 11th and 12th के 2 chapters अभी भी आते हैं. I'm sure आपके समय भी आते थे, permutation, combination, probability, ये अभी भी वहाँ पर prominent है. और बाकी 10th तक का सब कुछ आ ही जाता है, percentages, ratio, proportion, आपका average mixes. Yes. Right. So this is what the courses are all about. The verbal ability section specially focuses on your reading comprehension, because as Soham pointed out, the paper is not to test your IQ. It's about, testing your ability to be a part of IIM Indore IPM program. So, जैसे सोहम ने कहा guys कि आपका case study based approach है. So we're looking at 25, 30, 40 pages के cases. In fact, I recall my MBA days, हमारे पास basic concept पढ़ाने क्लासरूम नहीं होता था. See, मेरे से कई बार पूछते हैं लोग कि सर मैं यही लोकल में एक कोई BBA या MBA का कॉलेज चेक पर ले लूं वर्सेस मैं एक IIM IPM का प्रोग्राम या मैं NMIMS टारगेट करूं या क्राइस्ट टारगेट करूं या ऐसे कोई कॉलेजेस टारगेट करूं जो एलीट कैटेगरी में आते हैं. तो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? सो आई टेल यू वेरी क्लियर. जैसे यहाँ पर MBA कॉलेजेस होते हैं, ये आपको बेसिक कंसेप्ट भी पढ़ाते हैं. प्रोफेसर्स यहाँ पर भी अच्छे हैं. वो आपको फिलिप कोटलर, केविन केलर, ये एक किताब है मार्केटिंग मैनेजमेंट की, राइट? वो यहाँ पर भी पढ़ाते हैं. वो हमें IIMs में भी पढ़ाते थे, मेरे कॉलेज में भी पढ़ाते थे. बट द डिफरेंस इज IIMs में, IBS में हमें वो किताब नहीं पढ़ाते थे. वो बोलते थे आप ये पढ़ के आना, कल इसके ऊपर डिस्कशन है, विल हैव अ केस बेस्ड ऑन दीज कांसेप्ट्स, राइट?
यू अप्लाई योर कांसेप्ट्स.
करेक्ट. सो ये बहुत डिफरेंस है. इसलिए तुम्हें आना तो चाहिए ये सब, तुम कॉम्प्रीहेंड तो कर पाओ. इसलिए वर्बल एबिलिटी So can you continue for a moment? The power has gone.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, the thing is, the ability to comprehend. One more important thing is you need to read up a lot. You need to be aware of what's going on around you. आपको इधर एक चीज आपको हमेशा देखना पड़ेगा कि you're aware of your surroundings and you read. Reading is very important for verbal ability, and your mathematics concepts are clear रखो. Don't have to go into like advanced mathematics, but your basic mathematics need to be very clear because they will dig deep into it. And other than that, interview mein one thing that they look for is your confidence. So they will grill you. Multiple people will be throwing questions at you from different angles. 2 or 3 people will be asking you questions repeatedly, like साथ में question पूछते रहेंगे आपको. The main idea over here is to see how you handle yourself under pressure. So for example, अगर आपको question पूछ रहे हैं and you don't know the answer, it's okay to tell them that you do not know the answer. It's okay to tell them that you are right now unaware of what's the correct answer, but you will learn it. What they're looking for is a thirst to know more. आपको हर चीज you cannot know, so that's fine to tell them that, you know, right now I'm not aware of it. Another thing is they will keep asking you counter questions. Like you give an answer, they will ask something on top of that. They will dig deep into that concept that you're discussing. So the idea over here is to see कि तुम pressure में कैसे respond करते हो. So these are the couple of things that you need to be aware of while doing your interview.
Correct. Lovely. Thank you. यहाँ पे power नहीं है तो फिर I won't be able to start the video. So we'll have to adjust with the audio for now.
Sure.
So guys, so we'll be talking about the entrance, and so there were a lot of questions in the Q&A section related to the same. As we can see, I'm just reading out a few questions. I'm preparing for JEE. Can I prepare for IPM? Of course, Simran. Right? Simran, are you there? Okay. So if you're preparing for JEE, you can also prepare for IPM. All you need to do is get into various mock papers, get a hold of what the subject will be all about, try to explore the subjects. So of course, with the help of while preparing JEE as well, you can appear for IPM and get prepare simultaneously for IPM. IPM is not a 12 घंटे बैठ के पढ़ो वाला entrance exam यार, right? It's more about the attitude, the approach towards the paper than mugging up, right? I believe Soham will agree with what I'm saying on this.
Definitely. It's like obviously your aptitude part is there, but at the end of the day, the course as a whole is not about just your studying. It's also about your personal building, personality development. That is very important.
So there's one more question. How does one know if one's interested in management? What are the skills required? I believe we've answered this question already. Talking of the skills required, we have talked of 5 skills that are important. We also talked of communication important hai. We have talked of आपका willingness to explore important है. आपका people skills important है. सारी चीजें हम लोगों ने बात की. Majorly जो management में है कि आपके अंदर इच्छा होनी चाहिए कुछ करने की. मतलब taking initiatives is one of the crucial things, and your willingness to explore the world is again one of the other essential qualities. So देखो मैनेजमेंट किसको करना चाहिए, हर किसी को करना चाहिए. किसको नहीं करना चाहिए ये मैं बता सकता हूँ. अगर आपको अपने पड़ोसी का नाम भी नहीं पता है तो आपके लिए चीजें थोड़ी डिफिकल्ट होने वाली है, राइट? सो देयर आर पीपल. सो जैसा भी पूछा कि मुंबई में अभी कोई तो ऐसा साइक्लोन आया था, उसका नाम पता है क्या? नाम नहीं पता है. उससे एकदम ऐसा indifferent अगर आप दुनिया को लेकर, तो I think things gonna be difficult for you during the IPM program, isn't it, Soham?
Definitely, yeah.
So, next question. Do we have to choose between stats, humanities, and economics, or all are taught there?
All are taught there.
Okay, okay, okay. So, and
There's
they're
no more
divided into.
choices anymore. First 3 years, everything is taught to you, सारे courses. Fifth year में जाके आपके electives का concept आता है.
Okay, okay, okay. Fair.
There are a couple of electives also there in second and third year, but those are not amongst these things. आपको ये तीनों domains पढ़ाया जाएगा. That is
Okay.
there. Mathematics, economics and humanities. तो इसमें options का कुछ concept नहीं होता.
So Pooja Paliwal has this good question. Sir, does my class 10 score matter at the time of admission?
There are weightages for these things, but not too much.
So it's majorly about how you perform in the
It's
IPMAT
majorly
and the
about how you
interview.
perform. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay. So there's someone was asked about engineering. Sir, still we'll have one more session for everyone on various other career options as well. For this platform, since we have Soham and we would like to take the maximum out of him for the IPM program, because the kahavat hai, let's share it from the horse's mouth. So fair, let's do that, right? How can I properly crack the IPM exam? I'm weak in aptitude section, so how to develop my aptitude section? I'd like to answer this question. I'll take it up, Ritik, in a moment. Before that, we'll answer this question asked by Himanshu. What all co-curricular subjects are there a part of the program apart from dance and music? Is there a program? Is this program for good for someone who is interested in technology and commerce?
Technology and commerce.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. If you're looking for an engineering sort of exposure, then no, you will not have that. If you're looking for commerce, economics, and all of these courses, they're taught pretty much in depth.
So, what kind of technological exposure does a student get?
What exactly would you imply here by a technological exposure?
Is there anything technical that is taught to the student, like,
No.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There are no technical subjects per se.
Yeah, this is not a engineering. There's no exposure to engineering per se.
Majorly, it is the second-hand perspective that we get about the technical things.
So, I tell you, during my time, we had a course in engineering, but right now that has been removed.
Okay.
So no technical exposure.
Right. So is it useful to go for a BBA program from Xavier's or other colleges inspired for preparing for IPMAT? Now, Palak, basically when we talk of IPMAT, it is an integrated program that जैसे आपको पता होगा कि अगर आप किसी IIM जाना चाहते हो, so we call it a gateway to the IIMs, right? जैसे आप लोग जानते हो कि अगर आप Xavier से करते हो और फिर MBA करते हो, पहले तो आपको Xavier's का एग्जाम देना पड़ेगा, right? Xavier's is a good college. It offers a very good program, no doubt about it. But what we're looking at is अगर मैं IPMAT के लिए already prepare कर लेता हूँ, right? या मैं IPM program crack कर लेता हूँ, तो 3 साल के बाद जो मुझे CAT का एग्जाम देना है दोबारा, वो मुझे अब देने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, right? I wouldn't have to take up the hassle of taking up one more entrance exam. That's point 1, right? Point 2, according to me, is the kind of exposure that Soham was talking about, right? The social internships, the exchange programs, and the various alumni or visiting guests that you have, which is the one most beautiful experience of having a guest on the campus, according to you, Soham, was for you.
I think Dr. Kalam's was one of the highlights for me. Other than that, I've been a part of multiple fests. So I used to handle guest relations and all of that. So I had the opportunity of talking to multiple CEOs of different companies. I had the opportunity of so there are a lot of young people here. So comedians, they used to come down to campus. So we used to meet them personally, interact with them personally. So that sort of thing is also, very interesting thing. Like the way we used to take them around campus, they used to, just be like, oh, this is so beautiful, so on and so forth. So yeah, but like it's a different experience altogether. Like we see a personality, right? उनका एक online persona होता है, उनका एक stage persona होता है, but ये जो उनका अलग personality होता है, जो off stage होता है, वो देखने को मिलता है. So that's a very interesting thing.
There is one more question that we have right away. Sir, should I revise the concepts of 6 to 12 CBSE in lockdown? If yes, as in mathematical concepts, if you have the foundation, then it's okay. If not, Sujal, you don't have to, get into the books. If you're a student at any institute, a good institute, of course, they'll certainly be able to guide you through the process, right? Any coaching institute will guide its students on what are the subjects available and how to prepare for them, right? So you can, all of you who are attending this session, you can, get in touch with us on 9665140008. I would request the team, either Harshad sir, if he's available with us, to post in a message to everyone containing the number of office, my number, and if possible, Harshad sir, his own number as well, about the preparation for the program. The number of seats availability at Indore and Rohtak. Indore was supposed to take it to 240. Earlier there were 120 seats, and in fact, fortunately, we were having this discussion day before. It wasn't yesterday,
Yeah.
if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
150.
So, 150 now, right?
Yes. For 2020, it will be 150. That's what has been said.
Correct. So at IIM Indore, it would be 150 because this is information provided to me by Soham, right? Because we were having a discussion on if the seats will be taken directly from 120 to 240. And Soham and Harshad were, since they both are in touch with the team at IIM Indore, so they gave me this insight that for now it's 150 and they have a plan to take it to 240 as well. IIM Rohtak, the seats would range from 90 to 120. For now, it's not very clear, but yes, somewhere close to 120 is what we are looking at, right? Ashish, I believe I've answered your question.
I think a couple of other IIMs are also pretty interested in this course. I had the opportunity of meeting the director of IIM Bangalore, the previous director. So he was pretty impressed by how IPM has been built. So eventually you might see these courses coming up elsewhere as well.
So Ashish says, is there any exploration for a child good in sports and participating at national level? Of course, yes. In fact, the sporting event of IIM Indore, Ranbhoomi is Central India's largest sporting competition, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
right.
Correct.
So if you love sports, IIM Indore will offer you.
There's a lot of professional coaches available as well who will help you out if you need it. There's a lot of facilities also for your sporting endeavors. But if you're planning to, play at a national level, then I think your priority should be elsewhere, not a management degree.
Correct. When is the entrance exam conducted? It's usually April. अभी COVID की वजह से चीजें काफी postpone हो गई है. सारी entrance exams ही postpone हो गई है.
I think the dates have been released recently. You should check it out once.
Yes.
Revised dates, yes.
Correct. But the forms are already done with. The applications are already done with. So there will be no extension to the applications. Usually the applications happen during a span of a month or a month and a half. From February to the end of March usually, and April end के करीब exam होती है. April mid में कहीं वो लोग admit cards release करते हैं आपके, right? Sir, will this program help in competitive exam? In fact, competitive exam, if you mean to say banking, bank PO and other competitive exams, I should Alokik Agrawal, if you mean to ask that. मैं आपको ये बताना चाहूंगा कि इनफैक्ट देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट जो ग्रेजुएशन के बाद कई बार ड्रॉप लेकर IIM इंदौर से IAS और सिविल सर्विसेज की प्रिपेयर करते हैं,
Exactly. Yeah. Recently we had an interaction with two people who are right now commissioners in the Indian Revenue Service who have graduated from Indore. So that it prepares you for these avenues as well, because your exposure is to so many different fields. Your UPSC clearing, your that sort of the diverse knowledge base that is expected from a UPSC candidate kind of is covered there.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, it kind of helps you there.
Lovely, lovely. Besides that, a few more things that have come up here. Okay, okay. एप्टीट्यूड सेक्शन पे मैं बात कर लेता हूँ. मैं क्वेश्चंस देख रहा हूँ. Do we have an option to choose between the exchange and Himalayan outbound?
Yes, you do.
Okay, you can
actually
choose.
Only the top 100 people from the batch are eligible for exchange.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the rest go for Himalayan outbound.
Oh, okay.
You can opt out of exchange also if you don't want to go. Then it's a rolling basis. Then the next ones are eligible.
Okay.
One is two.
Okay. Which stream is the most preferable one in management? ये आपने engineering जैसा सवाल पूछ लिया.
For a fresher, I would say marketing is preferred more, because marketing profiles look for fresher profiles, but there's no, all of the different streams are important, so there's no selecting any one of them. Correct. But from a career perspective, from an IPM perspective, finance and marketing is important because you are freshers. Operations and all of these domains require a little bit of experience, so that might be a detriment for you. So yeah, but these things you'll get to know once you're inside the campus. So.
हाँ, मतलब इनफैक्ट स्पेशलाइजेशन तो आइडियली आप एक्सप्लोर करते हो, सब कुछ देखते हो, सारे सब्जेक्ट देखते हो, एंड यू रियलाइज बेस्ट कुछ नहीं होता यार, जो तुम अच्छे हो वो बेस्ट हो जाता है, राइट?
इट्स अ करियर प्लान फॉर यू. अब कैसे तुम क्या करना चाहते हो, अकॉर्डिंगली यू नीड टू टेक अ डिसीजन. बेस्ट वर्स्ट कुछ नहीं है.
करेक्ट. डिफरेंस बिटवीन IIM इंदौर एंड IIM रोहतक, गाइस. IIM इंदौर पुराना है, IIM इंदौर बहुत पहले से, इनफैक्ट IIM इंदौर का द मास्टर्स प्रोग्राम इज आल्सो ओल्डर देन IIM रोहतक. IIM रोहतक कंपैरेटिवली एक नया कॉलेज है in the plethora of IIMs that are coming up now.
IIM इंदौर एक्चुअली न्यू IIMs को अभी they mentor as well. So Rohtak I think is a comparatively new, very new campus.
Right. So of course जो लर्निंग रहेगी वो IIM इंदौर पे थोड़ी ज्यादा रहेगी, और जो अलुमनाई बेस रहेगा वो थोड़ा ज्यादा बड़ा रहेगा. जो गेस्ट हैं वो ज्यादा आसानी से मान जाएंगे IIM इंदौर आने के लिए, you know. So of course when speakers are invited to be on a platform, you know, even they check that मैं किस प्लेटफॉर्म पे जा रहा हूँ, and will I be, you know, is that the right platform to be a part of? So of course IIM Indore certainly has an edge over IIM Rohtak till now when it comes to, you know, having guests on the platform, right? Yes, the recording of this session will be available later on as well for all of you. In fact, मैं सबको बता देता हूँ कि yes, the recording of this session will also be available. But if you have any questions right now, आप अभी पूछ लीजिए, क्योंकि जो लाइव है उससे वैसा मजा recorded sessions में नहीं होता है. Besides, why should we join Career Mentors, guys? Yeah, I'll tell you. I've been a trainer for 13 years. Harshad sir is himself a pass out of IIM Indore. Ditto sir has been a trainer for over a decade. So all the team that has come up, is here to serve students. The agenda of Career Mentors is serving students, right? So second, we have sorry, I just read out a question. So the team is beautiful. We take your performance as our performance. फिर चाहे आप हमारे live sessions कर रहे हो, so we have both the courses available for students who are in Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, और जो भी sessions attend कर रहे हैं. हमारे लिए हमारे पास live sessions भी available है for students, and we have a classroom module as well. But we take both the students' performance to heart, right? दोनों students, मतलब आपका performance हमारा performance है. I can say this on a live webinar जिसकी recording online जाएगी कि हम इतनी कोशिश करते हैं कि आप जब एंट्रेंस एग्जाम दे तो आप ये बोल पाए कि दिस वाज द बेस्ट शॉट दैट आई गिव। इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि आपका कन्वर्ट होता है नहीं होता है, देयर इज अ लॉट टू एफर्ट एज वेल, बट वी अश्योर यू दैट when you write the exam and you come out, our effort will be in the direction कि आप बाहर निकल के ये बोल पाओ कि this is the best that I could have done। क्या है ना, मैं और अच्छा कर सकता था, ये स्टेटमेंट करियर्स खराब कर देता है। फिर कंफ्यूजन रहता है कि एक और साल ब्रेक लेना है, क्या करना है, कैसे ना। लाइक अपेक्षा asked this question, how can we apply for this exam this year? अपेक्षा अभी तो एप्लीकेशंस क्लोज हो चुके हैं बेटा, इस साल अभी आप अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते, आप एक साल का गैप ले सकते हो और इस प्रोग्राम के लिए प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो। There's one more question, is it worth a gap? It certainly is. It certainly is. आप साइड में so if you're from Mumbai University or Delhi University or Bangalore, आप जो भी आए हुए हैं, अगर आप इन यूनिवर्सिटी से हैं तो आप एक साइड में कोर्स एनरोल कर लीजिए, आई रिकमेंड। इनफैक्ट सोम आपके साथ भी कुछ ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स रहे होंगे जिन्होंने आईपीएम का प्रिपरेशन के लिए एक साल का ब्रेक लेकर फिर आए इंदौर आए।
डेफिनेटली ऐसे तो लोग देखते हैं जो एक साल का ड्रॉप लेके आते थे।
करेक्ट। सो अपेक्षा एंड अदर्स प्लीज, इट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन कि अगर आप ड्रॉप ले, उसके साथ सिर्फ ये बैकअप में रखिए कि आप एक रेगुलर सा कोई बीबीए बीकॉम सा प्रोग्राम साथ में उठा ले, सो देयर इज सम अदर लर्निंग हैपनिंग एज वेल, राइट? सो दिस इज व्हाट वी आर डूइंग हियर। So yes, you cannot apply this year. So I explained why career mentors. Besides, I would like to, एक और question है, are the questions at the level compared to JEE?
JEE is looking for something else. IPM is looking for something else. So it's comparing apples to oranges. So I will not answer this.
Correct. Category of questions ही अलग है यार. So difficulty level तो अलग हो गया ना, मतलब वो physics पूछ रहा है, chemistry पूछ रहा है, या English पूछ रहा है, maths पूछ रहा है. So हाँ, mathematics अगर आप comparison कर रहे हो तो नहीं, JEE के level का नहीं है, JEE से easy होता है, right? मगर उसके अंदर फिर descriptive questions है जो of course आपको थोड़ा स्मार्टली करने, आपको स्टेप्स पे फोकस नहीं करना और आंसर लाने पे फोकस करना है, राइट? So majorly I believe we have answered almost all the questions. One question, which board should I select for 11th and 12th so that I can clear all the entrance exam of IPM? I believe a CBSE would also do, a state board would also do it. Isn't that a difficult thing? In fact, आप मैथमेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर करने के लिए आपको सीबीएसई ज्यादा हैंडी आएगा. सो इट्स अनलाइक जेईई का माइंडसेट जहां पर कई स्टूडेंट्स, इनफैक्ट मैं उस चीज में भी विश्वास नहीं करता कि आपको स्टेट बोर्ड लेकर फिर जेईई प्रिपरेशन करना चाहिए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. सो इनफैक्ट हर्षद इज अ पास आउट ऑफ एन एनआईटी, ही इज अ पास आउट ऑफ विश्वेश्वरैया नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी एंड ही वाज अ 12th सीबीएसई स्टूडेंट, राइट? जहां सब लोग ये सब कर रहे थे, तो स्टेट में जाना है, स्टेट में जाना है. सो यस, CBSE is closer to competition. Yes, the competition that you'll be expecting at IPM. Yes, Ashish. Right.
I think IPM is board neutral, to be very honest. So
correct.
It will not matter as much.
Can the IPM exam preparation done along with class 12th? 100% winning. It should be done ideally. 11th and 12th के देखो, आइडियल तो 10th के बाद आप प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करो तो स्टूडेंट के लिए अच्छा है, क्योंकि बोर्ड्स पे भी फोकस करना है 12th में, तो ज्यादा कंसेप्ट हम कोशिश करते हैं. आई मीन एट करियर मेंटर्स वी फोकस ऑन कंप्लीटिंग द कोर्स आधे से ज्यादा ड्यूरिंग द 11th इटसेल्फ, राइट? क्योंकि आप जितना लेट करते जाते हो उतना ही आपको 12th में ज्यादा एफर्ट्स लेने पड़ते हैं. सो आइडियली यस, 11th से ही स्टूडेंट प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करनी चाहिए. अगर आप 12th में भी स्टार्ट करते हो, यू आर नॉट वेरी लेट, ऑफ कोर्स, राइट? नो, देयर इज नो पार्शियलिटी बिटवीन स्टूडेंट्स टेकिंग अप डायरेक्ट मास्टर्स प्रोग्राम एंड IPM. This क्यों सोहम?
Yeah, there's no partiality as such.
इनफैक्ट वो लोग कैंपस के लिए भी साथ में ही बैठते हैं क्या सोहम?
Exactly, yeah. It's placement साथ में ही होता है सबका.
Okay. If
So
I'm
it's
preparing for
basically
it,
after 3 years
yes.
you are having a fresh set of people coming in and fresh set of ideas coming in, and then you're merged with them. Then you sit in the same classes, you answer the same questions, you're marked equally on the same yardsticks. So
Okay.
there's no differentiation or any partiality towards any course.
Okay. So Sujal had this question on mass communication. Sujal, I'll answer this question in person. वो बाद में मैं आपको बताता हूँ Sujal, right? Besides, I believe that's majorly what we have here. Coming back to why HR, why career mentors. Yes, so the team, yes, is very strong. Technologically, we have tried to have everything so that any national institute would have. The live sessions are magnificent. So जैसे आप लोग ये live session देख रहे हैं, so there is one faculty member, live sessions being answered. So it's like classroom, right? So सिर्फ recorded sessions हो रहा है ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है, right? So majorly live sessions होंगे students के, आपके online portals रहेंगे. We have our app for Android, which is on Android as well as on your iOS available, right? फिर से लाइट चली गई, sorry यार, right? So iOS और Android दोनों पे available है, right? Besides that, we have something like the remedial test and challenge zone. Lovely features. So if you want to explore more about why career mentors, you can drop in a message on 9665140008. I request again. In fact, I'll answer. I'll post to everyone. 9665140008 is the office number. This is the office number. My number is 9970143006. Right? So you can get in touch with us. Yes, lovely. Thank you so much. Right. So these are the numbers. This is me, Harshad sir, and Career Mentors office that you can get in touch with us at any point of time. In case you want to know something more about, IPM and you couldn't post your question here, you can feel free to get back to us, right? We are starting with our the next batch of IPM training on this Wednesday, right? So you can join that batch, attend a session. So you can call or send a message on 9665140008, the office number, for a demo if you want. So you can attend a demo lecture with us and then make up your mind as to if you want to continue with the program or not. Besides that, a special announcement for all the participants here. Career Mentors, we've extended this offer to all of you. So there was a COVID waiver that we offered during the lockdown. That was a 10%. So we did this, because we understood that the situation right now for everyone is not so bright. Not everyone is making a lot of money. There are layoffs happening and there are difficult times for people. So we introduced a 10% discount for students during the lockdown phase. We took it away after the lockdown was over, of course, right? So it was for the lockdown that we extended that offer, and we are extended that offer again. So the 10% discount of the COVID waiver remains there. Plus there is an additional discount for all the participants that have come today or registered with us. There is an additional 5% discount. So total of 15% waiver for the registered candidates of the IPM webinar. If you want to know more about the fees, the course curriculum, how it will go, please feel free to drop in a message on 9665140008, and you can drop in a message to me. You can get connected to us everywhere. In fact, I believe Som, you'll be following our Instagram page if you've ever visited our Instagram page. Have you had an opportunity?
I've not had an opportunity till now.
So if you haven't, and to everyone, I request everyone to please visit our Instagram page. there is a lot of new content. We put in vocabulary content, we put in brilliant content on our Instagram page. And I urge everyone to go. In fact, you can get connected to me as well, Hitesh Devani, on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, any and everywhere you want, right? So please do that. And if you have any questions related to this session, we can, address them to you in person as well. We have taken majorly all the questions, and one query, I believe the team has asked this one question to all the participants. If you like the session, can you post in a yes in the chat board, and would you like to have more such session on unconventional career options and mass communication? All of you, all the participants, if you can post, should we have more of these sessions, like we had an esteemed guest here, Soham Bal, and others? Can we invite others and have more of these sessions? Lovely. Perfect. Thank you so much, Om. Thank you so much, Om. Lovely. All right. And please write in the message, what kind of sessions would you want, if you can write down on what career options, right? Yes, Vinny, diverse fields will put on that. And if there is any specifics, if you would want to get us into, we can get that, we can get into that. Lovely. Mass comm, psychology, lovely. We can do that. We can do that for sure. Fair. So that's about it on this session, I believe. We have addressed almost all the queries. Ritik has just one question that I haven't answered. Your week in aptitude section. Ritik, can you please, if you're available, can you please drop in a message to me in person? I think I'll be certainly able to help you out with that, and a study plan as well. For students who are already taken up some coaching classes and they are, doing something, don't worry about it. You can still get back to us and we'll have a study plan for you. That's not a problem at all. And I would like to once again thank Soham very much for his presence and, taking time out of his busy schedule and being with us today.
Thank you so much. I mean,
we look forward to
it's been helpful for everyone over here. All the best to anyone who's, planning to give the exams.
I mean, it was a lovely session for me, and I am sure everyone, people writing yes, will like to attend. So there's Ashish who said like to attend more sessions like these. So of course, I believe everyone loved your presence, and I thank you on behalf of the panel members, team career mentors, and all the attendees who have become a part of this session. And we'll like to have more such sessions with you, Soham, if you, manage some time.
Definitely. We can definitely do that. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Soham. Thank you so much. Thank you, Harshad sir, for getting, us connected to Soham sir. And it's been lovely. Everyone, if you have any question, please feel free to get back to us anytime you want. Wednesday is the demo session. I repeat, 9665140008. Post in your queries, post in your questions on the number. You can directly stay in touch with me. Follow our Instagram page individually. You can get connected to me, our career mentors, everywhere we are available. And thank you for your time. And we wish you all the very best for your future. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you, guys.